All right, what is happening, everybody? This is Jimmy G. This is the place to be, and I got some friends here. This is my first ever live stream show that I'm doing on Fridays. That's I don't know what's going to happen with it, but we're going to see what happens. But I'm going to let each and every person introduce themselves. So first, we'll start with Brick Builder. If you want to introduce yourself, tell them where they can find you.
Hey, I'm Brick Builder Prime. I just talk mainly about Transformers, any other pop culture action figures. You can find me on Facebook under Brick Builder Prime or here on YouTube under Brick Builder Prime.
Awesome. I think we'll go with the next one that was in Raz. If you want to just say your hellos.
Hello, my name is Raz Yalkane. I do voice actor spotlight and voice actor interviews and toy reviews. That's mainly what I do these days. I've been lucky to do a couple interviews. Yesterday, I did one with Candice Santora, who's well, not a voice actor, but she's part of that little world
Oh,
of
nice.
conventions with Gary Chalk. So that was really interesting.
Yeah, she's great. She's
Oh
just
yeah.
she's fun. And then this man, the man, the myth, the legend, right here.
Hello, hello. Yes, NY Hunter impressions, and I couldn't miss this. Your place to be. I love just saying that, and it's just like so exciting. So yeah, thanks. I made it, and I'm glad to be here. Thanks.
Awesome. And you can find NY all the places too as well. So but yeah, just kind of what I wanted to do is just I've always wanted to kind of have three facets to my channel, just shorts, my long form videos, and then doing lives. And this is kind of just my I've been hesitant. And I finally said, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and do it? Just after doing the show with Billy on Sundays with the Forge. So I said, hey, let me try to see what we can do. And so we'll just, and plus, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. We haven't had a chance to really hang out, just but in chat and things like that. So, but yeah. Anyway, so I'd love to hear kind of like what's new. What are some things that you have maybe picked up? What's new in your world? What's happening? Did you get a Switch
Um,
2? I'm just kidding.
Nothing.
Switch to. Oh, go ahead.
I did get a few things, but not from orders or stuff like that. Because, well, not since last week when I was on the Forge.
Oh yeah.
Um, I did win some Toy Axe decals from Patriot Prime.
Nice.
During his, it was a member channel, members only, and I won. Which one is it? This I have Sandstorm and Air Raid.
Okay.
So that's a nice set. And then I ordered from Toy Axe Full Tilt
Sweet.
uh, from the Triptychon. And
Yeah, he needs
then
some color.
I did order the actual Triptychon set, and it's about 7
Man, that's gonna be a
double
long time.
sheets.
Wow.
So about 14 of those.
How long will
Uh,
that take
Uh,
you to do?
that's gonna take me to like a
a
month.
lifetime. No.
Like I'm gonna start do the intro, then procrastinate until I have nothing else that I can put on my channel, and then do this. Like that's usually how it goes. But it's I don't know why I bought Triptychon, man. It's so big.
He is. He
He's
is.
cool. He's sitting right there because at least you have a spot for him. I don't have a spot for him.
Yeah. Well, did I show you guys my pictures of my shelf that I built? I think I sent it to the
Hmm.
group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Painted
Yeah.
and everything.
Really
Yeah.
happy with the result of that because it's fun when you build stuff
Yeah.
other than
I'm
model kits and adding stickers.
Yeah, I am the least carpenter adept person in my house. It's my wife. My wife is the builder, things like that. If it's to be done on a computer, I can do it. But if it's to be put together, like I'll get to putting a bookshelf together or something like that and know that I have the shelves in backwards. It's like you have to take everything apart.
Yeah.
And it's just
I've
my
been I've been doing more and more. Like it's been like not a New Year's resolution, but something in March that I decided like I'm gonna be less lazy because honestly, that's my sin. The deadly ones, sloth. So I'm
Oh,
gonna be. I
sloths are cool.
decided to do more things around the house,
hey, that's
outside or
good.
inside, and I so
Uh,
far I've been doing it.
And if
Yep,
you need a week
very cool.
vacation to Knoxville, Tennessee to do things around my house,
Oh
you're
yeah,
more than
sure,
glad to do that.
sure.
So cool.
That's it. NY, what do you got,
Oh
man?
man,
What are some things you
me.
procured?
Oh well, like I said, my Triptychon's down there. I won't lift them up right now, but I, you know how I sold to Ultra Megatronus my Fortress Maximus for TFCon, and I drove him down there, passed it to him in November, and
Yeah, yeah.
then yeah, they re-released him. So then, and it was on sale on Amazon, so I bought him again. So,
Nice.
so
You
yep.
bought like this guy here.
Uh-huh.
All right,
That's
that's
awesome.
cool.
And we got another
Yep, yep.
guy, got another
Uh,
person on
Woohoo!
Ninja Bill. What's up, man?
Hey, the
Hey,
Ninja
Ninja.
hey,
Bill.
Ninja Bill.
Ninja Bill, do you want to tell everyone where they
Awesome.
can find you? All that good stuff.
Ninja Bill reviews. You can find me here on YouTube as Ninja Bill reviews, and someplace else.
And there's a beautiful Triptychon in the background. We were just talking about Triptychon, so
Yeah.
I see him.
Facebook is Shinobi Beer. I was like,
There
I
we go.
just lost my train of thought there.
That's it.
It happens.
That's it.
Well, I'm the only one that does not have a Triptychon.
Oh,
You
Are
need
you
to
gonna
get
get
one. You need to get.
That's
It,
the Titans Return version you see back there. I'm quite happy with it. The only reason I would pick up this new one is because there's an upgrade kit to turn into Gigastorm. He's the perfect color for Gigastorm. The new one is, and with that upgrade set and a few stickers or some paint, that would be Gigastorm. That would be literally the only reason I would pick up another one.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that the Age of Primes Triptychon had the transparent windows, like the Titans Return one has.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do love the green transparent. Now on Gigastorm, I think it should be kind of an orange color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. But Ken, was there anything else that you picked up, or
Well, I gotta say that I really love this set that I picked up, the Spinister and Topspin. And
okay?
I've been throwing together some shorts lately, and the two guys, they look really great together. I'll just bring them over here because if you had the G1, which I didn't have, but my friends did, and I always played with Topspin while he always played with Twin Twist, and man, they just look so great, don't you think? Look at these
They
Diaclone
do.
colors, and
I love the looks of them. I do.
yeah, and they're so the way they are supposed to be. They're supposed to be like I found some entries that say they're brothers, but they are like brothers. So I don't know if it's true or not. Not like Sunstreaker and Sideswipe, but they just look so great. I've been having a ball with these guys.
Are they ever gonna do repaints of those in? Like, are these guys repaints of other figures, like with the G1 colors? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, they're repaints of themselves. They were released earlier in their, I think, white and blue colors.
Yeah, but
they're-
in
They're
which
released
line, like Power of the Primes, or
Titans Return, I
a
think.
while
Or
back.
Power
yeah,
of Primes and Titans Return, actually,
Maybe.
both lines.
okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I
Because I-
never found this guy ever. So it's really
Yeah,
nice to have him.
He was the hardest one. I only have the other one. He was the Twin Twist was the
Yep.
hardest of all of them. He was an exclusive, as I recall. So I
Yep.
think he was a Target exclusive, maybe.
freaking exclusive,
Maybe.
man, ruining the business.
I know. Gosh,
always.
I was trying to order the Psylocke Marvel Legends because I
Ooh.
really needed one of those, but bots got
What,
them.
dude?
So.
Why reach out, man? Hold on, I'll find it.
In
only
CMB
thing-
store, right?
I picked up recently is I picked up 3 30-minute missions. They'll be here next week, Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, it's sold out. All right,
3
sorry.
30-minute
Mm.
missions kits, a bot, a carrier, and an upgrade set. So
Oh yeah, I
those
saw the
should be fun.
pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
very
should be
cool.
fun. Tilt rotor. It's an upgrade set. It's either a backpack, a tilt rotor, aircraft, or it can be, also become various parts and armor and weapons for, said robots. So the best thing I found out about 30-minute missions is Bandai has made the 30-minute missions line cross-compatible with everything of theirs. Everything.
That's cool.
Everything they've released as far as kits go is cross-compatible with each other. Everything.
Cool.
All Gundam kits are cross-compatible with 30-minute missions. Armored Core. There's another one. I forget right now, but they're all cross compatible. So everything that one kit can use, another kit can use it too, and
Yeah.
vice versa. That's incredible. To be honest, that's infinite possibilities with just a few kits. That's I love it, and they're cheap too. They're, usually you can get a 30-minute mission kits, and they're about 4.5 to about 4.5 to 5.5 inches tall. The robots are themselves, and they're usually between 11 and $25.
Oh,
Hey,
Hmm.
man.
pretty
Not too
good.
I
bad.
mean, yeah. I mean, the
No.
upgrade sets for like all the weapons and whatnot, those are usually around, $3 to $9. I mean,
Hmm.
you can't
That
go
makes more
wrong.
sense. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as the name implies, you could build them in 30 minutes,
Mhm.
or longer, unless you're customizing and repainting whatever. But yeah, I mean, these will be my first 30-minute mission kits. I usually do Gundam, and
Hmm.
it looks to be a lot of fun. And by the way, Raz, I next week I'll have to get in touch with you because I am about ready to send this. I've just got to clear code it, and he'll be ready to be sent your way.
Cool,
Very,
cool,
very
The
cool.
cool.
Sunstreaker, right?
Yep.
Oh, the
Very
custom
cool.
thing. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
excited to have that. And
You'll never see another. You'll never see another unless somebody,
exactly.
unless you show an image of it, and then somebody gets the idea, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I could do one better," and then they do it.
Well,
Just
as
one
long
of
as
a
they
kind.
send it to me, I'm good.
That's it. That's it.
I have
Uh,
need to have a huge collection of Sunstreakers.
that's it. So, Jason, what have you picked up lately, man?
I got the
Oh yeah, the KO Studio
Yeah.
Series 86.
Nice.
Okay, is that
Nice.
the one with the trailer or without?
it's without.
Okay,
Mhm,
because
yeah, I saw your pictures. Looks nice.
I saw the all the other ones, and then they sell a upgrade kit, kind of like the trailer, the Starscream wings, and all that. That goes along with it. It just they don't have it for every color. Like you can't get the same
Yeah.
accessory pack for the white one or the black one, or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I'm gonna order the one with the trailer also.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now you said yours had a defect, right?
Yeah, mine had a big
Oh.
QC error where the legs snap in together when it goes into truck mode. They give me two male ends instead of a male and female end.
Oh, sucks. Man. Are the legs the right side though, at least? Maybe
Yeah.
they okay. So that's a little bit
I know.
I don't know.
Ugly
Better.
Wretch, Chris, Ugly Wretch. His thankfully didn't have any defects in it. It looked great. He didn't get the one with the trailer either, but it looked great.
Yeah.
And
Looks
he just
good.
picked up a Megatron, which scales with that KO, and it transforms into a gun. It comes with, I mean, a plethora of accessories. I mean, it comes with like his helmet, it comes with
Yeah.
the key. It comes with the gun that he used to kill Prime. It comes with, I mean, just
I have
blast
that kit,
effect.
but in a smaller size. It was
You have the
done
Jin
by
Bao, right?
Jin Bao had it. It's one of my more popular videos for some reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
But
that's right. You did do one, but yeah,
yeah,
it's that.
but
that
it's
one.
I know there's a bigger one, but I think, man, what I don't remember what's the company, but that's probably the one that Ugly Wretch picked up. Because yeah, it comes with the key to Vector Sigma, the helmet to control the Clone Prime,
Yep.
like it has everything. That's
Ton of
why
hands,
I
extra faces. It just
yeah, that's why I didn't pick up. I'm not gonna pick up the Studio Series 86 Megatron because I have the gun mode for Jin Bao, and then I have the YOLO Park
Which is a good one.
Megatron. I should have. I wish I had known that they would do more G1 accurate version without diecast. For a little less money. But I'm really happy with it. Like you have all the accessories as well. The key, the sword that he stabs Primes with, and so it's really good.
I think what's cool, speaking of like YOLO Park and like Blokey's 3-0, all those ones, I even think back to maybe 10 years ago, people, if it was a transformer that didn't transform, people would not touch it.
Yeah.
And things like that. But now it just seems like now that's kind of almost becoming the norm. I mean, Blokies have just taken off.
Yeah.
YOLO Park does an amazing job. 3 Zeros, like that side swipe that you did that review on, it's
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
3-0 is really what started it, I think, because they made those really beautiful articulated statues.
Yeah. So they're like Transformers by name brand, but they're not they're just action figures.
I
But
think
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
hilarious. I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. Look,
yeah,
I have known several people in our community, and they knew my love of Gundam. Oh no, model kits, I'll never. And now these people are snatching up these blockies like it's candy.
and
I'm
you're like,
like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
are you for real?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Tell them, say, hey, hey, you got the gateway drug. Let's dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
I just stick with my Lego.
That one's pretty cool.
Lego's
That's
good.
pretty
Yeah.
sick, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't believe it
That-
looks like that.
yeah.
Very cool.
That one's pretty cool there.
Yeah,
And then of course
Lego's
the little
cool.
brick heads.
Mhm.
But it's just pretty cool just seeing that, that there's this market out there. I know when Hasbro tried with their red, and the red stuff was not that great in my opinion.
No.
Uh,
Yeah,
Well,
because
I like some of where they're going. Like there are a few red
Yeah.
characters they missed out on, which was a golden opportunity, like Alpha Trion, right, being one of them, because they're all taller deluxe scale, all of them are, and they missed out. And
Nice.
Nightbird,
Uh-huh.
they missed out on her. Oh, that's a nice Prime, Lego Prime, nice.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Now I would hope, and I know they're going to be, they are releasing an Alpha Trion studio series, and I'm of the opinion, I was like, I would be okay if it didn't transform.
You mean Age of the
Mm.
Prime or
Alpha Trion?
Or
yeah.
Age of
Yeah,
Mhm.
Age of
Okay.
Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in War Dawn, he never transformed. In all of G1, I don't think he ever transformed.
no, he
So
never
I
did.
can see. Yeah, I can see being
So-
okay with that.
Well,
There's one.
Go
There's
ahead.
one kid's that missing. They did the War Dawn. They did like the,
The Hero is Born.
The heroes were born, and there was one missing kit that they should have done. Is that episode "Forever Is a Long Time Coming," where you have the young Alpha Trion and Beta. I would love to have any female painted with the head sculpt as Beta and have a younger Alpha Trion. That would
Yeah.
complete all the time traveling. Well, except Decepticon in King's Arthur's Court. But
Yeah.
I
That's the
would
thing with
love
this
to have
guy.
that. Yeah, exactly. Like make a younger him.
Yeah. He
the-
should
the
have
head
been
sculpt of
A3.
A3 and make
Yeah.
a Beta out of Chromia or something.
That's my biggest complaint with this set is like if you're gonna release this guy, you don't release Alpha Trion, you release A3, and then
Well-
that is the perfect set. So,
Well,
in
yeah,
my opinion.
my thing with all the Trions is they all transform, and that's why I
Yeah.
really wanted a red one. And, sure, Super 7 has one that doesn't transform, but,
Yeah, but Super 7 is
It's
such
crap.
I have
Oh.
two figures and they're barely
getting the Beastie
articulated. Like
Boys.
I like my Dragon Zord,
Uh-huh.
but then I have the Crocodile Optimus Prime, and that thing doesn't move, so that's that's fine. But Kato has been a fervent hater of Super 7.
Uh,
I have
since
two
I've
Super
known him.
7 figures. I have a Green Ranger and I have a White Ranger, and their arms move, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
just like, and it's a 4-inch figure.
I have a
4.5
Green
inch
Ranger.
figure. Oh, nice.
That's the thing.
That's the scale with my Voltron.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
the one
cool.
that came with the Super 7 Dragon Zord.
But
No.
so as much as I would love to have, a non-transforming, I won't buy the Super 7 one because of everything that you guys have just said.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
did my research on it, and everybody that
You can-
reviews I read said that it's not worth it. It's
No,
wait
Yeah.
for the red one to come out. Well, it never came out, and I was
no,
like,
it never did came out. But if 3-0 does one, then you'll want that.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
3-0
doesn't
gonna be-
always scale so well.
That forget scale with 3-0. Just enjoy. I have Sideswipe and I have Rodimus Prime. Forget scale. It's really,
No,
it's so
no.
good.
My
Mhm.
head is spinning.
Hey,
No.
even some of the episodes in Transformers, they forgot scale. So you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah,
No.
just look at oh, who is it? Broadside in a couple
Or that
episodes.
time Ratchet same height as Spike,
Uh-huh.
and Ironhide
Yep. Or
standing
little
behind him,
Bruticus.
That's what I
Yeah.
loved about the '80s cartoons. It was like they just didn't care, and well, I mean,
Uh,
it was like let's just reuse this footage or reuse this. Like you think about the
Yeah.
Seekers, there was just like all
What's
they
that you're
reused
holding,
those so
BP?
many times. Which one is that
oh
one there?
man. Yep. Oh yeah, that's the Titans Return one, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's got
oh
that toy
man.
hack.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I have that same one. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's
I
pretty
missed
good.
out on that,
I don't
but
have a
I
broadside
always,
yet.
yeah, I
That's it.
want one. I'm
I
I
debating
kinda
hope
want
either
he's
the
not
I
finding out.
a Titan
want a
when they
new
do him.
one. I want a new
yeah.
one because
Yeah.
you know I, that one's a good thing, but
Mhm.
the jet mode is absolutely
I
horrible.
know.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my god,
yes.
Somebody,
it's horrible.
But I think
somebody
it
online has an
is it
alternate way
New
to
Age or
transform
Doctor
him.
Wu's coming up
Uh,
with one.
Doctor Wu has one coming
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's
And
right.
if it wasn't like this big, I probably would get it. But that's the
Um,
only company I don't have right now. I have like all of everything that Deluxe reviews. I don't have a Doctor Wu. I have Magic Square, Iron Factory, a New Age. I have a
it's
Beast.
Doctor Woo Woo Woo. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
it's Doctor
Yeah,
Wu
that's
Wu
right.
Wu. I have a Beast
Yeah.
Shout out to
Boss.
Deluxe.
Yeah. Oh
So
man, very
yeah,
cool.
I'm not. Yeah, I think I'm just missing that. So anyway,
Hmm. Hey,
You know,
Fishy's
Yeah.
here, and he said, "G1 fans, what a scale!" I mean, that's the thing.
but
Yeah.
I do love my scale. I do
Yeah.
think
Uh-huh.
I get
scale
it.
is important, but
Yeah.
and with all the recent news that's come out, there's still it's all almost recolors and blah blah. And that 4-pack with horrible. You're
Uh-huh.
doing the same thing you did with Hound. Don't you
well,
get
hold
it,
on.
Hasbro?
Anybody would like to go halvesies on that 4-pack with me? I'll take the white alloy Optimus Prime and the bumper, and then somebody else can get Horrible and Nemesis. No,
Nah, I'm not interested in it.
There's
Well, here's my
crickets
thing.
chirping right now.
Here's my thing is they're doing all this, but there's characters we still really, really importantly need. We need a new
Hmm.
Thunder Clash.
Oh
We
yeah,
need
we
a
haven't
new
had one
Thunder.
of those
We
in a long.
yeah,
really,
Thunderclash,
seriously,
Thunderwings. Yeah,
Thunder
Mhm.
Wing. Yes, we need a Thunder Wing. I mean, woof. I mean, you've had so many I would like to see a new Sky Shadow, even though the Titans Return one is pretty
Oh,
good.
I know.
The
I love that one back there.
Overlord recolor and slight retool. I
Mhm.
I need
missed
a new
out on that one,
Octane.
but I
Oh
missed out on
man,
that one, but I always wanted it.
Octane, yeah.
We need a
Mhm.
new 6-shot.
But
Yeah.
we have a one coming from somebody else, right?
Magic
Is
Square.
it Magic
Magic
Square?
Square.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that means
that's
a lot of
Legend
panels.
scale.
A lot of panels. That's gonna be yeah. Magic Square has that 6-shot and their Ultra Magnus coming,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have the
Should be
2-pack
good.
with both of them together. So and
Wow. Uh-huh.
which I'm looking forward to. I want to see more. I want to see a working model of it. So far, we're just seeing computer renders. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but yeah, I know. Yeah, Doctor Wu's got the broadside. Also, Studio, the people who make the Studio Cell Unicron, they are making a
Mm.
broadside as well.
Oh, that's who it
So
was.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I hope
so that
it's
one's
not.
gonna be a bigger one. But
Mhm.
Quite a
Okay.
few years ago, a third-party company was putting out a Robotech Macross City ship one, and they
yeah,
did a retooling into broadside with it, and it was spectacular looking. They never mass produced it,
Nice.
which was unfortunate. They just had the prototype. And, oh, it was highly stylized, but still that I would have bought
well,
that
I
thing
always
sight
loved the
unseen.
design of the SDF one. I mean, it
Yeah.
was just amazing. And
Yeah.
did you have your Lego set put together yet, there, NY?
No, I'm on a leg still. But yeah, and then I have one new video coming out soon as I finish post editing it, and then I gotta move on and keep going. But I've got a Flocky's Action Prime down here that I'm waiting to put together too. He might take a little precedence if my boy wants to do it too.
Yeah, no worries. That's all right. But yeah, I've got to get
Yeah.
back on the. I've got to get my rhythm back going because I didn't put out a video this week. We got back from vacation. It just seems like everything just kind of
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
procrastination and my ADHD gets in the way, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go film this video, but let me clear this off, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, I'm like, go, well, I probably need to move this over here, and then, well, let me go ahead and update these right this way, and then the next thing you know is like, oh, it's midnight, and I
Oops.
can't record anything.
Yeah.
I've got the Sunstreaker that everyone says is freaking amazing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Rez said it was the most horrible thing, and he wants everybody to give him theirs.
You got
That
me
way they will
confused
suffer.
with somebody else.
Oh.
Now,
He wants everybody to. He says it's absolutely horrible, and to send him all of theirs, and that way they'll be happier for it.
That's
exactly.
That's it.
But I saw Deluxe's review, and he's a big Legend collector, and he was actually a bit disappointed with it because
Ooh.
the tires still, and they show up in the back, and he has a huge backpack. But overall, I'm really impressed with New Age. Like it,
Yeah,
Hmm.
New Age does a
really
good job.
good. My
Yeah.
review did shit views, but it's
That's because
still good.
Megatron was announced.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where you should have started your video with, "Hey, look, I'm going to be talking about Sunstreaker, but man, that new Megatron was just announced. Now let's
Yeah,
get
put
into
Megatron on
Sunstreaker."
the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Little thing that
Oh,
says,
man.
"This is not the toy you're looking for."
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So,
That would have
but
been but
that would have
it's
been
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not picking up that Megatron, and like I said last week, I'll die on that hill. That
Hey, I get it,
I
but
don't have a
that's
problem with Megatron being a tank. I have a problem with G1 Megatron being a
yeah.
tank.
But I guess that's why
Hmm.
they removed the Studio Series 86
Moniker.
logo from
You
it.
think they would
Yeah.
remove it just for one figure? Probably. It's
They
Hasbro.
may.
No,
They may.
didn't they remove the 86 from a couple different figures now? I mean,
Well,
like,
the whole 86 line now is Transformers more than meets the eye.
Yeah.
oh,
That's what you see
that's
on the
infringing on
the box.
IDW.
Hey, we have a Princeton on
Woohoo!
chat.
Princeton. What's happening, dude?
Yay.
Oh, I gotta
And
be
did
careful.
anyone say hi to Uncle Dave before? He's here too.
Yeah, we said
in
hey
the
to
very
Uncle
said
Dave.
hi.
Oh, okay. Oh, good,
And-
good.
And he brought up Cat Noir and Ladybug Girl. Hey,
Mhm. Yep,
I
yep.
like them. I used to watch
Cool.
that with my daughter all the time. That was
Nice.
oh gosh, who was it that voiced Cat Noir?
Hmm.
I don't. I think he's also the voice of Deku from My Hero Academia. Anyways, but yeah, we said hey to Uncle Dave. Now,
Cool.
did you all see the San Diego Comic-Con Jetfire Void Rivals?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Interesting, but I'm not gonna go.
I
I
would
have
probably get it because I
Jetfire.
don't have like I've had the Siege mold a couple times and I've gotten rid of it and I really want it back.
Hmm.
I've got the oversized KO of that Siege mold, but I want it because of those Void Rival figures and that exclusive cover
Saw that.
of
Saw
number
that.
one on there.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling if Hasbro doesn't sell it, that it's I need someone that's going to San Diego Comic Con to be able to pick it up.
Mhm,
So-
mhm.
Yeah,
One
so
of your
maybe
lucky
I'll go.
subscribers.
Maybe I'll be lucky and DJC will get it because he does get
Uh-huh.
like right now. He announced all of the Target exclusive. He got them,
Oh, nice.
which I'm not ordering any of them because, the Devastation line is just I haven't played the game, so and then they're just straight up repaints. Sideswipe and
Mhm.
Wheeljack are
Yeah.
straight up repaint, which is really disappointing because Wheeljack, come on, man, like we've had how many now?
Yeah.
And it's not like we have one repaint, which was
No.
the no. We have one repaint for the Shattered Glass guy, but
Mhm.
his mold is solely him.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like Sideswipe where he's like 15 different characters, Tiger Track, Deep Cover, and
This guy.
Armada site, Wheeljack, and stuff like that. Exactly. So we have that's the only repaint of the Earthrise
Uh-huh.
mold that we've ever got.
Yeah, I really
And,
like
and
it.
now they're doing it again for Devastation, and then Sideswipe, they put the promo image with spoilers, and then they re-release it without spoilers. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just me.
They're fishing.
They are. They
They're
are.
fishing. They're fishing for your wallets, and they're
Mhm.
succeeding.
They
Mhm.
are, and the
I don't
prices
know,
are
there's
getting more.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I picked up
Um,
I picked up the aerial bots for the
Mhm.
25, and then now I went to my GameStop, and
Mhm.
they're 32.
Yeah,
So it's just
Yeah.
like golly.
yeah. Apparently, Vortex is
Just-
coming in early for me from Amazon, but it's 34. So I was like,
Oh.
what? I know.
Whoa.
I'm just not interested in the new combiners. I'm just
Uh,
not. They
I'm
may
not
look
getting-
good, but again, and you guys could scoff and call me funny names, but their scale is wrong. All right, the
Yeah,
scale is
we've
I'm not
wrong.
talked
getting the
about it.
Constructicons.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no.
we
I
gotta
have
re-
my Jinbao, and I'm really
We
happy.
got to
with it.
rewind when Raz said scale doesn't matter.
Mhm. Yeah, and plus,
Well, it
we
matters to combiners and stuff. So
yeah, for me, it
Would you
doesn't.
want would you
Mhm.
want Triptychon to be the scale of a commander class?
It
no,
kind
No.
of is.
no. Triptychon
Although if
actually, the Titans are, if they're the bigger, like
Mhm.
technically, if Fort Max is the bigger one,
Mhm.
Omega Supreme should be really smaller than that if you want to
Mhm.
scale. And then that's
yeah,
my problem with, like, I understand why they don't make Fort Max and Scorponok the proper scale because it's way too big. It's like that divorce class thing.
Mhm.
But combiners and Omega Supreme and Guardian Robots should be the same size. That's why I'm
Mhm.
picking up the Superion, just because I don't have a Hasbro combiner except
Mhm.
my KO Computron from G1.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So I want to try the Superion.
Yep.
I skipped on, what's the
Venusaur.
Venusaur?
I
Yeah,
just
I skipped.
Mhm.
So
I just
I-
can't get over how small they are.
Yeah.
I was just there is no. It's like, okay, so you'll have the Dinobots standing next to the new Devastator, and they're 3/4 of
Yeah.
Devastator's size. That's just not right.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of hoping that DNA Design do an upgrade kit to make Superion taller.
They did that for Venusaur.
So
Yeah, it's true.
I probably, I don't get many upgrade kits, but I probably will pick that up.
And
Mhm.
and as good as that set is, and I do recommend people who do have Venusaur grab that kit. All it did was make his legs look lankier.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's the
They make
thing.
them-
I'll
I
see.
have that Fans Hobby tidal wave, and I can make him as tall as the Hasbro one, but he looks way weird.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
that-
And now he's a now he's a supermodel ship. I
Yeah.
mean, with those long legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the news from, I forgot, it's a third party company that's coming out with a tidal wave. It's a smaller one, about the same size as Armada Megatron, to be able to
Hmm.
combine so it doesn't look as wonky or something like that. It's
Uh,
interesting. I mean, but
Mhm.
I don't know. Again, if you're not into scale, then you're probably going to get it. But if you are, then I don't know.
Mhm.
For me, like, I'm running out of shelf space quickly,
Oh,
and so
So you're going smaller.
I'm going smaller. So I've got a whole tub full of Legends scale over here that I'm.
I'm
Wow.
There we
redoing
go.
my
So
I'm redoing my shelves. I'm going to be redoing this whole thing here and rebuilding it and making it look
the
better.
problem I run into, Ninja Bill, is like, again, my ADHD collecting is I got Transformers, then I've got big ass giant robots from Japanese 80s animes, and then I've
Yeah.
got
Yep.
superhero figures and I've got anime figures, and so it's just
Mm.
like I have
Well,
to figure out something.
My
to
advice is get rid of anything that gives money to Disney. That's perfect.
that I can't divorce my wife because she does give money to Disney.
No, it's just your money. Just
Oh, that's so.
you can't,
but-
choose your battles. But
Yeah, yeah.
I've
I-
been
hey,
a
Disney.
strong supporter of that.
That's it.
Disney's my friend.
I did pick up a. Let me see if I can find it.
You guys are handshaking with the devil, man. That's what's happening.
That's it. It's back.
I
here.
just saw this movie. It's not too bad.
So I have one more Masters of the Universe.
Nice. Which figure?
Riot Blast. I'm not familiar with
Riot
that one.
Oh,
Let's see.
Oh, it was good.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
I only
whoa, cool.
the only Masters of the Universe, the Masterverse line I have is this guy, because I had the battle armor when I was a kid.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That was
yeah,
my
yeah.
first He-Man. So, but I don't like the head sculpt, but I
Yeah.
really wanted to have that. So my dad actually bought this for me for my birthday last year.
That's nice.
So, And then I was looking at the Battle Armor Skeletor, but didn't really like it because I had that too.
Hmm.
And but eventually, I was looking at the like vintage Skeletor, like the pale blue, and it really. But I don't really need a Skeletor. I loved Masters of the Universe growing up, so
Mhm.
that's why I
Nice.
wanted this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just got that guy. So
Oh, nice.
Spider-Man
Nice.
2 Venom on that.
Mhm.
So was able to I wouldn't have bought it myself, but I took a shot in a game and won it.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
so I can't wait to review it because I did get the Maximum Hulk, which I mean it's the only Hulk I've got and it's good, but it's not like $60 good
Mhm,
on that.
mhm.
So it's just kind of one of those things that I'm like, if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't buy it and give money to Disney, like Raz says. But from what I've heard, is this Venom though is worth the price of admission on that from everyone that I've heard talk about it on that. So
I saw your
Um,
Maximum Spider-Man, and that had
that
so
one was
many.
great.
Yeah, that one has so many add-ons and fun things to play with.
I
Oh man.
loved that
Mhm,
Maximum Spider-Man, and then I was expecting the same thing with that Hulk, and that Hulk was
Mhm.
not as good. I mean,
Mm.
it had the soft chest, which was cool that you can do the thunderclap thing, but how long is that going to actually last? That's the only
Yeah.
thing of that soft, whatever plasticky that they did there.
Mhm.
And then the head sculpts. I mean, gave you 3 different head sculpts, and you can find the comic books where it looks like, and it looks pretty decent, but. Um, Again, it's just one of those that I like it, but I'm not in love with it for the
Yeah.
price that it was.
Yeah.
Because that if I would have opened that Hulk first and then Spider-Man, it might be
Mhm.
different. It's like when I went to Universal Studios and I rode the Jurassic Park roller coaster first, which will scare the hell out of anybody because it hits 70 miles an hour. And then everyone's like, "Oh, then you need to ride the Hulk." And I rode the Hulk, and it was just like, eh. And I was like, I should have rode that first, and then
Yeah.
ride Jurassic
Yep,
Park.
yep, yep. It's funny
Don't you
how
hate that when you
happens.
do that and you ride something that's so great, and then you're like
Uh-huh.
your expectations are like that way for something else, and you're like, and we have that with toys too as well. It's like, oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
be great, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
huh?
The only Marvel Legends figure I kind of want, and that's because I was a big fan of her growing up, is the Firestar one. I don't know if it's still
Oh,
in
it's still
circulation.
being. Yeah, I
Firestar?
think
But
the price
You
is
mean
a
like
lot
yeah,
the Spider-Man and Friends thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it the other day
I'm sort of
online.
interested in it, but also, it's not something I collect. But
Yeah,
I'm
Mhm.
sort of interested. It's one of those passing interests, but a
I
little
blame
more than.
Ken. I blame Ken who got me into Marvel Legends, and
Yep. I have a
Shame
ton
on you,
on my table right now.
blame him.
you
Blame
I
him.
just
Blame
got
influencer.
him.
this guy to pair up with his brother.
Shame on you, you influencer.
Yeah,
You
Oh, that's
influencer.
X Factor Abok. I like that.
yeah. I want that
Eventually.
Cyclops. That was so
Oh,
good.
he's so cool. I have I just got the other one too from Hasbro, the X Factor one, but in yellow instead of white. It's right down here. So yeah.
Yeah, that one looks
So
good
that's
too.
cool. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But
Man. Mhm.
yeah, and then
Don't
someone
succumb,
introduced me
Raziel. Don't
to.
succumb to that Marvel
I know.
stuff. Don't succumb.
He's
Ooh,
he
join
was
us.
I have a few Marvel. I have Cable, Deadpool, the
Oh yeah.
50th or whatever anniversary of Wolverine. I have that Target exclusive Miss Marvel. I have Spiral because
Wow,
Spiral
that's
is
way
the
Oh
more than
coolest
yeah.
I have.
design
I have
ever. I
literally two.
freaking love Spiral.
Mhm.
I have the Scarlet Spider. I don't even have Spider-Man. I have the Scarlet Spider and I have
Scarlet
Kane.
Spider is an awesome figure, and this
Yeah.
guy needs to go with your Spiral. Long shot.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
yeah.
never the biggest long shot
Mhm.
fan.
Oh yeah.
Me
His
either.
power
He's
of
okay,
luck
but
was so cool
Spiral
to
was
me.
really
Yeah,
cool, man.
I only have Jubilee and Jane Foster, Mighty Thor. That's literally the only two Marvel Legends
Jane
figures
Oh, wow.
I have.
Foster. I never even seen that movie
And
yet.
speaking of Marvel,
Don't watch it. It's not good.
oh yeah. Now
will
I
I
do.
like I
I'll
like
money
the
to Disney.
character, so I like the
Yeah,
character in the comics.
I'll
So
collect DC
Uh-huh.
Multiverse till the cows come home. But yeah, Todd has a love affair with Batman. He's got so
and
many
Batwoman,
Batman.
because I've been eyeballing some of his Batgirl Batgirl figures because
Mm.
there's one I want because he's got the Batgirl cycle from
Oh, nice.
'66 on
Cool.
sale on Amazon right now for about $16.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
The Batgirl cycle. Let me pull it up. I'll show you. I'll
Mhm.
throw in a link. See here.
Yeah, you can share your screen. I don't. Raz knows where it's at.
Oh, it's at the bottom. Like there's a little.
I see it.
Oh wait, it disappeared.
I see
Where
it.
is it?
Let's see here. Bam. Here
Is
we
it
go.
screen share or is it? Yeah,
I
screen
got it.
share, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, share screen.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
All right. And there you go. You can see that this 16,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll scale with
Wow.
most of the other McFarlane.
That looks great.
back-
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Since you're on Amazon, look up Firestar. Is this the one? Because it's $23 right now. Not bad at all.
Wow. How about no spell bill? Okay. Yeah. That's in my list actually. This one is
cool.
the 3.75 inch.
Yeah, the
So like I said,
retro.
You don't
Pat-
want that one, right? You want the
This one.
6-inch.
Yeah, it's
Or
not
that
bad.
Firestar plush warrior cat right there in the middle. I mean, that's fire.
I'm
Like,
debating
who's-
in getting the Ben
face-
Riley
whose face-
Spider-Man.
That Ben Riley
That
Spider-Man does look good.
Yeah,
That is not Angelica Jones's face. I don't know whose face. sculpt
Yeah,
that
it's a
is,
bit-
but that is. That's,
It's a bit
this
odd.
one looks more like her than that
Mhm.
one does. And I'm just like, what? When I first looked at this picture, this is why I'm also sort of on the fence because of this head sculpt. I'm just like, oh god, that's awful. That's
Yeah.
terrible. But this
Funny
one
enough,
is a little more.
But that's the thing. They had one of the
And it's got
Phoenix
Ms. Lion.
too. That was terrible. Yeah,
got-
Miss Lion is there.
Ms. Lion is in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
but if
I
you get
returned
her,
one
you need to get
Phoenix.
Iceman.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
then
Still
Go down
looking
this
for a good
Spider-Man.
Iceman.
and-
You just go down this slippery slope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
I do kind of want to pick this up and find the corresponding '66 Batgirl. Like here's
Yeah.
a retro one to go along with it. But I kind of want to find the one that matches the color of that. But still, this I'm picking up too. Man, I have to have this. I have to have this because that is just hot.
That's
That does look
cool.
great.
Wow.
That is just hot, man. And look, a week and a half ago, this was $19.
Wow.
And it's
Oh my
gone up.
gosh. Oh man. Yeah,
A
they
week
seem to
ago.
change so quickly.
That
Scalpers,
was
man.
$19.
Well, sometimes they have these daily steals too that I call, and when you can catch them, they're really good. That's why I caught the Super 7 Beastie Boys on a sale on 2 out of 3, so I got them for really cheap. They're coming tomorrow.
I
from
expect
Amazon.
a stop motion
Uh,
sabotage video from you there, NY.
Oh, I wish, but I don't think I'm gonna
Nice.
open it. I love Beastie Boys so much that I think I'm just gonna leave them the way they are and be for once just happy to have them.
It's funny. I grew up in a very conservative Christian home when I was
Me
adopted,
too.
and so I went to school, and a friend of mine says, "Hey, I got a couple cassettes that I don't want anymore." He goes, "Do you want them?" I said, "Yes." So one of them was, and I've never heard them, and so one of them was the Fat Boys Are Back, and the other one was the Beastie Boys License to Ill, and I
Awesome.
wore that thing out. I hid
So
it under my
good.
mattress like it was like like
Yeah, we get it.
So good, so good. No, that album was so good. Like I was a kid, I still remember I was hanging out with my cousin and my brother, and we were in my parents' room, and they had a cassette radio, and they didn't look at all those parental notification things. I just said, "Can I
Cassette-
buy this?" And they're like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
nice.
Walkman, a Walkman. What kind of fancy technology are you talking about? When I grew up, there was no such thing as Walkmans until a decade later. Almost
man.
a decade and a half later. Then they finally came
Uh-huh.
out with Walkmans.
Bill
I'm
rocked the
old,
big
man.
old
Oh
boombox.
man.
Hey,
Yeah, I
I
bet.
really, I'm oh, you're damn right. I had a boombox.
Yeah,
No,
boombox
no,
under right
my
there.
younger brother
cardboard underneath
went
the
through
arm.
a couple of Walkmans though. He liked them too. Yeah. He liked the
I don't
mixtapes.
know.
I liked the mixtapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
The quality was so
man.
good. Yeah, my uncle
Oh yeah.
had one, and I think that he passed it to me, and I think it lasted for a very long time, like years and years.
Oh yeah. They lasted a while. They lasted.
Yeah.
They lasted a while.
Mm.
Unless
Anyone
you know
remember
you dunked in the bathtub or something, but they lasted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which
Yep.
I don't recommend in case anybody goes back and wants to feel retro and go buy a Walkman. Do not dunk it in a bathtub.
And what sucks is like at this McKay's used bookstore that we have, they have cassettes. I buy cassettes because my car has a cassette player.
Really, they still sell
and
cassettes?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they're the used ones. So like here, yeah, I got Living Color and Genesis right here. These are my
Nice.
latest pickups.
I've got
Oh,
my old
nice.
I've got
And
my
so-
old Megadeth and Metallica cassette tapes still. I've got
So
them
when I was going to
in a
check
box.
out, yeah, when I was going to check out, this 18-year-old kid goes, "Oh yeah, I got a Walkman, so I could start listening to these things." I was like, "Shut up! I paid the price." I was like, "You."
He's stealing out of
You-
your pocket,
you-
your collection.
Shut up,
Get
youngster.
in trouble.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like,
funny
next
enough,
thing
What
you
was
know,
up, Brick
next thing
Builder?
you're like, "Yeah, and my 8-track player was, so
Mm.
get out of here."
It's funny because
Oh, man.
I had
only
an
kids,
8-track.
the only kids today that will know cassettes are kids of Transformers owner. Because we're like,
Yes.
oh yeah, this Transformers.
Soundwave.
My son used the word
Yeah.
cassettes regularly when he's playing with it. Because I bought him. I had gotten him a lot of core class figure, so he had the. Oh, that looks good.
Which one is that?
Yeah.
Rumble, of course.
No,
no,
I mean,
which-
which
Rat-
company?
Oh,
that
KO.
G1?
Yeah,
That's
it's
not G1.
G1 KO. Yeah,
Really?
but
Okay.
it even has a rub sticker, but it doesn't light up. But it's
Yeah,
so close.
the KO rub symbols really suck.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
my
so
son, I
close.
bought him a
love
lot
it.
of core class.
The Fans Toys
and,
cassettes are pretty good. A bit oversized, but they're pretty good.
Oh, my favorite is MMC, baby.
Yeah, the MMC
yeah.
cassettes are great.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
yeah, those are great.
and the Hasbro one were good enough.
Yeah.
But
I have a OSKO and multicolors. I have wow, nice. What is that one? That's the
that's the year of the
Prototype Soundwave?
That's the year
No,
of the goat sound wave.
yeah, year
Yeah,
of the
Okay.
goat.
the goat. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. Oh man.
The
I
year
actually
of the
Soundwave
greatest of all
Superior.
time.
I found it at a local toy shop for $40.
What?
Hey,
Wow.
that's
That's
that
pretty
is-
good, I think.
God.
I have a G1 Soundwave reissue that my brother got for me a few years ago, and man, he's never been out of the box. And I take that back. I took him out on a live stream once for everybody.
Nice.
But oh yeah, and it's the best because it comes with buzzsaw. Oh, nice!
That's a good look. Oh my gosh.
I love that box.
Uh-huh.
I bet.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. So the company Roosevelt's, I buy a bunch of their shirts and stuff like that. They have a T-shirt of Soundwave talking against piracy.
Soundwave talking against piracy. That's iconic.
That's really good.
I
Oh
was just
man.
like, wow, that's great on that. But guys, I want to thank y'all for coming on.
This is
Something I
awesome.
wanted to pick y'all's brains about is just because I'm typically want to do this Friday, kind of maybe like an every other Friday kind of show or something like that, and just kind of some things that maybe you would like to see or some cool stuff that you would like to do, because I'm all about all things pop culture, and so it's not just about Transformers, it's not just about whatever. I mean, it could be about movies, it could be whatever it may be. But some ideas I had, I love that one time where we just let AI tell us who would win battles and maybe do a battle royale on just different things would be kind of cool. But just love to pick y'all's brains, and anyone that's watching in the chat, if you want to put some stuff in too as well, that will be great. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Man.
I'm running out of idea myself for my channel. Like I was trying to do something different, but as a group, it's always fun to argue who would win a death battle or something like that. Or we could just have, a weekly discussion of why Legacy Blitzwing sucks.
I think.
Oh
think
man.
And then we
I-
have, we could have Norbs every week just saying, no, it's good.
I
Sad
think it would
thing
be
is,
interesting.
I have 3 Legacy Blitzwings.
Why?
I have one, but I do like it.
One for me, one for my boy, one for still in the box.
Yeah, mine holds my
Nice.
door open. So
I have an idea.
yeah, what's up,
Maybe you
Ninja?
could do comparison battles. With
Yeah,
because I know you have several iterations of the same character, and
yeah. I'm
you
a
don't
character
only have
collector. Yeah.
Mm.
but and the thing is you don't have to stick to the Transformers because how many other franchises do you buy of the same character? I mean, you could do comparison battles. I mean, how
Mm.
many
Yeah,
how
Bill.
many Voltrons do you have? I think what, 6?
Sounds like an intervention that's getting ready to happen. So
Oh man.
Oh, we could have that. The every
Intervention.
every night
every
there's
week is
convention.
intervention is like Jimmy.
Oh man. You know what? Here's a
Joe
background
Baji.
idea. When I was pretty excited to hear that you were starting your Friday show, I was thinking to myself, the place to be, right? We should all, for once, have the same background. Maybe it's a bar like Cheers, or maybe
That
it's
would be that'd be great. Wearing like a
yeah,
smoking jacket and the little
maybe,
bubble.
but
Yeah,
we're all like pseudo in the same place and having the conversation or the battle or something like that. And because it's the place to be, you got to
that's
be
it.
there together. So
You
yeah.
know what we should do?
What?
Mm.
Because it's really annoying to do. We should do a let's clean a shelf. Like every week we come and we just clean one
Oh,
shelf.
no.
There's no
Dust it
talking,
off
nothing.
one
It's just
shelf once a week. Like we do it. We just clean one shelf. So then if we do that regularly, we're just gonna go and clean. Everything's gonna be on rotation clean.
That's
No
it. That's
way.
it.
Oh man.
Why stop with a shelf? I mean, let's just start. Just hook a camera up to you and just go around the house.
No,
Yeah, we both
no.
have the hand
You want to leave a
vacuums.
couple things for the wife, right?
Let's
Oh,
But I know,
put
like
yeah.
definitely, like
watching.
Ninja Bill. I'd love to have you on talking about Gundam and things like that too, as well. Because that is one franchise I haven't gotten into, and I'm afraid to because what it might again do to you. Just don't be enablers. I'm an ADD collector, and I'm trying to narrow down stuff. So, which
Yeah.
that right there looks freaking awesome, and I want it, but I'm not gonna
Oh,
get it.
yep. You have to custom make it, right? It's not a kit, right? You made this.
Oh no,
one.
this is a kit.
Oh, this is a kit. Okay. The one with the tank wheels, you custom made, right?
No, that's
Oh,
kit
no?
too. Look,
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
this one and this one and this one are
Oh yeah,
part of
there
the
they are.
Bandai's
I like
original.
I like robot with threads. They
I do
had
too.
one in the Reavers and
Yeah.
X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah, this is their
Cool.
rebirth series when they first started the high grades, real grades, master grades, perfect grades. All when they started doing that, these were the very first to roll off the line. This is number 7, and I think this is number I forget right off the hand. But what makes these special is the first 10 that came off of there were drawn by series animator Yamakawa-san. And so these kits were designed by him, so they were a
Wow.
must-have for me to get. I really needed them because of that, because I have a great respect for him as an artist, and so I had to have these. And they're 1979 is when that way before Transformers came out. 5 years later, and,
Wow.
these guys were on the scene here on American shores, and they were great. I mean, the cartoon came out, I think, in America in 81. If I'm not mistaken, but it's just, oh yeah, I love Gundam. I do. It's my first love. I can't help it,
Very
and there's
cool.
so many kits. There's thousands and thousands of kits.
Ooh, what you got
And, ooh, look there. Looks like you have a ground
I'm
type,
not.
Jim.
I'm not getting into it. I'm not gonna do it.
And what's the third one there? You have I don't know that one.
Is it made by
Is
Disney? I'm
that
gonna do the say
from
no. I'm gonna say
Robotech,
say no to
actually?
Disney if it's made by Disney, Raz.
It looks like something from Armored Core.
Yeah,
maybe?
that looks like a mecha from BattleTech or from Macross.
BattleTech, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I love the Battle.
I found
What was
these.
the
Yeah,
Commodore
yeah,
64
yeah.
game for BattleTech? That was so good.
Yeah. Oh man.
I found these at McKay's.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, that
Nice.
place is a gold mine.
That
It's-
place
Wow.
will get you in trouble.
Yes, it will. And they've got a HasLab Galactus right now that's just like tempting me. But
Ooh man.
And I've had a
He is
Galactus
cool.
for years. I don't know which one it is.
Uh-huh.
It
how
just,
big is it?
It's as big as Omega Supreme.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, and it came with a little Silver Surfer, and
I mean, those Galactus are probably just going to go up in price with that new Fantastic Four movie coming out.
That's
So-
I
one
think
of
Have you
so.
seen
currently
the new,
building.
the new
Oh,
suits,
nice.
though, the new figures, they look like shit. Like
Which
it's,
one?
I'm sorry, but it's going to be another failure for Fantastic Four. That's
Oh,
I am staying cautiously optimistic. That's
Yeah,
that's the
same
way I look
here.
at summer movies. Like Superman,
uh,
I'm cautiously optimistic.
at
Oh, I
least
cannot
Superman,
wait for Superman.
yeah, it's
Superman, it looks
Cavill,
pretty
but-
good.
And
could be
what
good.
I think is great about Superman
Crypto.
is
it's
every
Nick and
time the world is going to crap and a Superman movie comes out, it just kind of makes you feel a little better, or something like that. So
Because he wrecks the
just
city.
because he's a Boy Scout, and you're just like, you know what?
Uh,
There's Superman.
I'm just glad they went with Superman back to the core, filming it in Cleveland, Ohio, and Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah. And that was interesting talking about, like, where is Metropolis? Where is Gotham City?
yeah,
Where
that was
is,
very fun.
Well-
all those different places.
According to the previous universe of movies, it was across the river
I
from
know.
Gotham City.
Gotham City was Jersey. Gosh.
yeah. I believe it. I worked in what's that, Jersey City.
He's like, I worked in Jersey. It is Gotham City. They need you. They need you, Ken. By night, they need you. The vigilante.
Next on the news, Ken died.
No.
Don't
One thing
do
is, I
that.
wouldn't want to be in Gotham for all the rain. You never see any sun in Gotham.
That's
Ah,
true.
that's true enough.
It's
Well,
like if
in
you
the
cross
first
right
movie-
into that
At
city.
least
you
I
could be-
sleep well at night.
in the Nolan verse, they had some sunny scenes, like daytime scenes that were not too dark.
That's it.
So.
That's true. That is true. Which is cool. Man, I wish I had the day off tomorrow because my local comic book shop has Joe Quesada is going to be there. And
Ooh,
if you don't know who
cool.
he is, he's like Daredevil writer, Azrael, the Origins, Wolverine Origins. So he's going to be there signing. And I was like, man, I wish I had that. I think I got the sick
Have you
time.
guys picked up any of the
Very
Godzilla
cool.
versus Marvel books? There's
No,
4 out
I've
now.
seen that.
Not really.
I just read the first
How
4.
are they?
They're good. They're good. So it's Godzilla versus what was the first one? Dang it.
I'm taking a guess. Godzilla wins.
Godzilla versus Fantastic Four, Godzilla versus Hulk, Godzilla versus
What's
I
Spider-Man?
don't know if Godzilla could beat Hulk. 'Cause
Hulk,
just-
Spider-Man,
he gets,
and the
he
la-
gets madder, he gets bigger, and he just
Yeah.
gets stronger.
but
Supposed
Hulk,
to be.
I'm not going to spoil any of them. I'm just telling you. So it was Godzilla versus Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider-Man, and X-Men is the 4 out right now. The 5th one, which is Godzilla versus the Avengers, is supposed to be out next week, I think. And I think there's one more book after that. I'm not sure on that though. But they're pretty
Wow.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind reading those. I think I might check
Mhm.
see if my comic book shop has them. But right now, I'm still just tied up with the Energon
I got them
universe.
digitally. I got
Uh-huh.
them
Yeah.
digitally. So
Oh yeah, I've been collecting a lot digitally too. It's like I'm now behind in solo leveling. I'm trying to read it
Oh,
before
it's
the next
so
seasons
good.
come out.
So
I'm like
good.
I'm on the current book, but then what else? I got the
Roz, are you
the-
an anime fan? Or
I
manga?
was, but more of the '90s stuff, like
90s?
Pat Labor, Ninja Scroll, Akira.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
what I
said
love.
the
Love
magic-
Akira.
Raz, I love you. You said Pat Labor.
Yeah, it was a good.
That
like,
is very good. I
They
thought that was very
these
good.
movies would play because
Mhm.
but we didn't have Cartoon Network, but eventually we got 2 channels called Teletoons. One was French, was one English. Came at the end of the 90s, and they would rotate like every Friday. They tried to have different movies, but anyway, so it was like Ghost in the Shell, Pat
Hmm.
Labor, Ninja Scroll, Akira. That's what we kept seeing. 'Cause I think they had good intentions, but then they just didn't get more movies after that. So I
Did you watch
I watched this series Bastard, the I guess the original one. I don't know if there's more after that, but that was a really kind of Dungeon and Dragon-esque type show. So that was really cool. So those are the one I watched. I did watch some other stuff with my friends, like
Record of Lotus War is really good if you like the
yeah,
high
that's
fantasy
really
type
good.
thing. Record of Lotus War is a good anime too. But
What about
did
you,
watch
Jason? Were you into it?
Raz,
Not a
real
lot,
quick,
no.
have you ever
No
watched
judgment.
Pat Labor Generation Next, which is the live
I don't
action
think
one?
so. No, it's been so
Live
long.
action
Man.
one. No. It's only a few years old. It came out in 2000. I want to say 12 or
Yeah, that's
14.
13 years ago.
Yeah, the point is it's fantastic. You should go watch it. It's a lot of laughs.
I did watch
It's
the new
Oh.
Grandizer, like the new
seemed like
the
a quick
Grandizer
fight.
U, which I didn't really enjoy. Like it was okay, but it wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't that great. And then, but of course, Dragon Ball Z all the way through Super. I haven't. I think there's more now that I need to go and watch.
I have never watched a Dragon Ball Z anime.
Dude, you're missing out. It's a
I
really
watched
good
Dragon
show.
Ball Z's.
Now,
Yeah.
I want to. I mean, but there's a lot to get invested in. Just like with One Piece, there's just
Start
ton.
after Dragon Ball. You really need Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball is a toned down version of Dragon Ball Z. Like it's more childish, and
I know
there's a lot of scenes that Goku's just looking into Bulma's underwear and stuff like that. Like it's really you don't show that to your kids anymore.
Not anymore.
That's
But
very
back in the
old
day,
school Japanese.
the original, the Dragon Ball Z, and then there's different branches with GT and Super.
I do want to get into it, and I know all my anime subscribers are probably cursing my name now by saying I don't watch Dragon Ball Z or One Piece, but it's not because I don't want to. What do we got here, Bill? Better not get me a copyright strike. I'm just
Oh,
Of course,
No, I got the.
Is this a live action?
Yep.
oh yeah, it's a live action. I think I'm looking at an episode guide
It's
right
Pat,
now.
Pat
Is it?
Labor, Next Generation Pat Labor.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
but then one
I like
says
that.
3 and one says 4. I don't know why.
Mhm.
Hey, if it's got big robots in it, I'm in.
yeah.
It's
And if those
great.
big
You can
robots
find-
hold
you can find the-
swords,
You can find the entire movie, the Next Generation movie, on YouTube right now. I mean, that was just the trailer I showed you guys. You can find the entire thing on YouTube. I mean, it's fantastic. It's great. It's a lot of laughs. It's a lot of fun. Oh my! I can't. I want to spoil it so bad. There's a scene in there which I will never forget. The commander
for
is
good or for bad?
okay. He's like,
Uh-huh.
okay, and he's plugging his ears.
Oh man, I found it.
If
The
you-
Next Generation Palibur. Yep, it's like.
Oh, it's
yep.
fantastic! It is fantastic. I love it. It's so much fun. You guys should once the show's end, give yourself a little
Yep.
bit of time, watch it, and you will not regret it. Not regret
Oh,
it.
it's on my list now. Yep, I see it.
I'll check it out. See what it's about.
It's
on that channel.
fantastic.
Yeah, but it's funny going back watching some of these '80s animes and going, "Oh my gosh, there's a lot of nudity."
Yeah, and smoking and
Fan
just
service galore.
thrashing cops and the law.
I'm just like
Megazone 23.
It reminded
Uh-huh.
me of like when we introduced our daughter. It's like, oh, let's watch Grease, and and she's and then we were watching, and we're like, oh my god, as an adult you're watching it, and you're like, what? the heck?
Grease? Oh
Yeah.
man, that's my son. He's 22 now, and I introduced him to Grease at like I don't know 12, 13, and it's
Same with
one
my
of his
daughter.
favorite
That
movies.
seems okay.
Yeah.
Everything is
Mhm.
perfect about that movie. There's nothing in there
It's a
that
great movie,
Yeah.
but it just she didn't know much. She started asking, "What does this mean?" And it's like, all right, time for that talk.
Uh-huh.
It's just like great.
you just be
My
honest,
daughter-
man.
My daughter learned about puberty from John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
That's
so.
the best way to learn it. That
Like
I learned about it
generations
from a
before.
Montgomery Ward's catalog. So
What does everybody feel about the Zoids Transformer?
I think it looks
I-
good, but it's
I
too
want it.
expensive.
But it's so
Uh-huh.
expensive.
I don't know what that is. Is that a new?
Oh, it's
You didn't see it? The Zoids Optimus Prime crossover?
I'll find- I'll
Oh,
find-
with the
yeah.
little blue and red figure? No, yeah, not my thing.
I'm more
I love-
looking
well,
forward
it,
to
it,
the
it hits
Robotech.
three.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
The
it hits
Basara
three
Prime.
different.
Uh-huh.
It's a combination of three different franchises. You got Zoids, you got Diaclone, and you got Transformers,
Yeah.
all in one toy. So
Yeah.
that's pretty
Gosh,
cool.
did
I
you
love
see
the
the
fact-
price? The price.
Yeah, I know, man. It's like $300. and I'm
That's
just like,
one thing that's really annoying is that all these company in China's are making KOG1 Transformers. Not one of them is making KO Diaclone.
Yeah.
Like I would
actually,
love
there,
to
actually,
have-
there are. Actually, there is. I have a few of them.
Yeah, but I mean,
KO
I can't have. I would die to have a powered convoy blue
Yes.
cab Optimus,
Yes.
convoy.
yeah, yeah.
It's and now in box complete. They're on eBay for like $3,800.
KO
Mhm.
Diaclone. I mean,
And when you see
No, but
those
that's
stop motion,
the
oh,
new
man.
stuff. I
Well,
mean the
kinda.
old 1980s stuff,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
black
I follow you.
Sunstreaker. You know,
Mm,
The Black Megatron.
yeah, exactly. Like all of those
Diaclone.
Diaclone stuff.
Mhm,
I would love. I'm like, just if you make that powered convoy, you're gonna sell out so fast.
Raz is going to buy them all.
Oh man, I would love to have that blue cab.
oh man.
That's
That
why
would
I
be
like
great.
Delta Magnus so much because of
Yeah, same
the
here.
Deco. But now, if
Mhm.
they were to redo a Studio Series 86 Ultra
As a Delta?
Magnus into that, I wouldn't get it because it's really for like the blue robot mode of Optimus that I wanted. So I was
Mhm.
hoping maybe with Legacy, well, not Age of the Prime, maybe they'll do because now they released that white alloyed Optimus Prime.
Maybe Missing Link.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Missing
It'd
Link
be
would
very
be
easy.
but it's expensive. Oh,
Yeah.
how do you
Uh-huh.
feel about like they're already doing retools and repaints of Missing Link with Bumblebee now and
Yep,
the
the
animated-
number going. I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah.
No. Well,
But
it was inevitable. I mean, because when you think the Optimus Prime, there was the animated version, which
Yeah,
I have,
exactly.
and then there was the toy version.
I
on that.
honestly thought that they would just do Optimus Prime as a 40th anniversary thing and then forget the whole thing. I
Yeah, like
never
Missing Link.
expected Missing Link to be
Uh-huh.
an
I guess it-
actual toy line.
I guess it just took
Hmm.
off, and they
Yeah.
went,
Yeah.
"Hey,
I was
Money.
able to order the Sunstreaker because that's the only one I really want.
Mm-hmm.
But then the RC, I haven't seen any pre-orders for her.
No, me
I have-
neither.
I've seen
But-
pre-orders, but it just says like at Shozy, it just has the
Yeah,
dollar,
well, Shozy's
$1,
terrible
yeah.
for timelines on pre-orders,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's there's a picture of something online. Pre-order it here. We don't know what it is and how much it's cost, but put a
But just
deposit
do
on it.
Uh-huh.
and make
The
sure
only
you
pre-
use my reviewer code.
The
Yeah,
only
exactly.
pre-order I have is for the Transformers NFL crossover. That's
Yes.
the Kansas City Chiefs one is the only
Yes,
one I
the
have.
Chiefs.
Pre-order I have. Dang right, you and me,
I hope-
Jimmy, are in
yeah.
that.
Saturday
And I
night?
hope they release the alternate helmet too, or an alternate uniform one.
Yeah, it's Shattered Glass.
Yeah, because that's the away uniform.
See, I
he's
skipped the
wearing. He
Shattered
needs the
Glass
home
stuff.
uniform.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I do like
Nice.
Shattered. What I
They look
hated
good.
about the Shattered Glass was mine yellowed, like that sound wave. It yellowed instead of that Starscream.
That's
and that
because
The
Megatron.
you live in the
Starscream,
States.
yeah. Oh, I like that one. Yep.
I wanted to pick that up, but I hate, and I mean I hate the Kingdom mold of Ultra Magnus. So I did not pick it up.
Did you see the X Transbots version of that?
Huh?
Yeah, but I don't have
should.
that money. I don't have that
but
money.
anyway,
X
it still
Transbot
looks
is-
great.
If they do a Sunstreaker, I'll pick it up, but I otherwise will never buy an X Transbot because of all the reviews I watched, every single one of them from Deluxe and other people, never have I heard the word great, awesome, perfect. Like it doesn't happen. It's always could have been better. This is the point QC issue here, QC issue there, paint scratch, but like it's
Their
no.
Runabout and Runamuck was pretty good. I have to give them that.
Well-
The transformations on them are not
Monsters,
great.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Again, not great. Like
Mhm.
you don't hear good
it looks good.
transformation. It's always not great. So
Mhm.
what? And
You'll hear
people
from me
keep
a lot
buying
of
it.
times. You'll hear that from me. Like Magic Square, I love it, but it frustrates me in their transformations sometimes. New Age even
Mhm.
frustrates me. I need instructions for
Yeah.
everything. Like I'll
What
watch
about
them
that?
go. I'll watch everybody. I'll even watch them
Mhm.
on Hasbro stuff now.
What about that bad cube one,
The
Raz?
what?
What
Oh,
about
I
that
heard
bad
The
some
what?
things.
The
the
bad
bad
cube
Uh,
cube
team?
one?
which
The
one? The
figure?
gears?
I don't have
Oh,
No,
the
the bad.
fashion
Batcube
figure?
one. That's
Oh.
Crapatronics or something.
Oh,
The
That's
bad.
the
that's
The
one
like
that
bad.
Deluxe.
from Deluxe.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one that Deluxe used. No, I don't have that one.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I hate to tell you guys, I got to get off of here. It's going to be early morning tomorrow.
No worries.
All
We're
right, you
about
take care,
to
Aw.
wrap
BBP.
up here
Yep,
in
yep.
about 20 minutes too, as well. But man, Rick
Yeah. Nice
Builder,
seeing you.
Jason, thank you for coming on. And like I said, we'll continue having some of these shows, and I'll invite y'all and invite some others every now and then, and all that good stuff. But Jason, if you want to just kind of just tell everyone where they can find you again, and everyone subscribe to everybody on here because they're
Aw.
all freaking amazing, and a lot of them are influences for my channel on that too as well. But Jason, tell them where we can find you.
You can always find me here on YouTube on Brick Builder Prime, or I'm on Facebook on Brick Builder Prime.
Awesome.
Nice.
And
And he does some
so
awesome.
jealous of your
And he does awesome reviews. Let me tell you,
he
folks.
does a great
Mm.
job. And but yeah, it's really great. Thank you again for coming on that. Like I said, we're probably going to wrap up here in about 15 minutes too as well, because I do have an early morning as well on that. But thank you, sir.
Thank you for
that
having me.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
awesome.
That was great.
But
Cool.
yep, see you later, dude.
See you later.
Later.
But I do want that. I don't know if I want the cartoon accurate RC missing link or the prototype one.
Hmm.
Actually, the cartoon one looks better than any RC they've put out so far.
It looks good. I mean, she's very hippie. I mean,
Except for
like,
this one.
the new age RC, yeah,
Yeah.
she's nice.
She is the
And,
best.
and she
Oh
has
my gosh.
magnets in her feet. So
Oh
that-
yes, she does.
Yeah.
So she can hang on to the fridge. Oh, is it the fridge?
You just like RC hanging around, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Mhm.
I like the Studio
What's that-
Series one. So
There's
Mhm.
there's that company. What is it? Is it CDL that makes an RC? That like I told my wife, it's like I just like her as a character. I'm not gonna. You know,
Oh, the
oh
Nicey.
yeah.
yeah,
The
yes.
Nicey.
Nicey with they did the black
Oh, yeah.
Nightbird one. Yeah, it's just a transformer with tits. Which you know what? I don't understand that part.
Yeah.
Like
don't
I mean,
understand it
sure,
either.
I was
You are
talking with
not
Rodimus
Jeff.
Primal, and he said, "Well, there's a market for it." Sure, there is.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna buy tits every fucking day.
Oh,
But I don't understand
great.
the desire of people of sexualizing Transformers.
that is true.
I mean, you know,
Did it
if
start with
if somebody
Jess?
gives me a free sex robot, sure, you know, I'll
A free one.
give it a shot. But a Transformers with tits, I don't get it. To me it just who finds that sexy? I don't know. I don't know.
there's the same people that have the pillows and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
then
that
I
as
do
well.
recommend everybody go watch that movie with Megan Fox where she is like a helping robot. That's a good movie.
She's a
What
helping
movie
robot.
is that one?
Huh.
I don't. It's on Netflix. Let me find it for you.
Huh. It's
Megan
not a
Fox is a
Transformers
helping-
movie, right?
And it's just because it's Megan Fox. I mean, it's a movie that's been done 1,000 times where the AI goes haywire and you know.
As long as Shia LaBeouf's not there.
But she did a good job.
Uh-huh.
Keep talking. I'll have to find it.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
So of all the releases that they put out, the new Hasbro releases they put
Mhm.
out, there's only maybe a few of them, one or two that I'm kind of interested in. The rest I'm like,
Okay, I found it. It's called Subservience.
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 Yeah,
All right.
That's,
Add it
I'll
to the
put it
list.
in the
interesting
private
name
chat
too.
if I can find it. There you go.
There we go.
But it's it's basically it's a mistake made by an owner.
Hmm.
He gives her a command that allows her to go beyond her programming, and stuff goes apeshit. But it's Megan Fox, man. She's really good in it.
Hmm.
I did see that movie with her. I think it's called Rogue, where she's the leader of a military unit.
I didn't see that
Uh,
one either.
They're mercenaries, and they're going to to rescue a rich, a rich girl from some rich asshole, and but she's on like it's one movie where there's no sexual tension, no free nudity, no anything. She's just acting, and it's good. So they're running away from the people where they rescued the girl from, and then they go to some camp that they find, but there's a lion also roaming around, and so they have to deal with the lion and deal with the incoming uh, people that want to kill them. So, but it was a really good movie. I liked it.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's great.
Cool.
But yeah, Ninja Bill, there's a lot of people with that sentiment that there's, they're kind of just like there's only a few Transformers they want or anything like that. I've talked to several YouTubers who are like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next,
Mm.
and I think that's where my ADHD brain comes in. I'm like, hey, I could just branch out into whatever on that. So, but I tell you though, the Age of the Primes, some of the ones that I've started getting, they have been pretty good. I mean, they've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
because at one time I was going to get out of mainline. I was just gonna I
Mhm.
was starting to sell all my mainline and stuff like that, but then it dragged me back in. Like it always does.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like it's like visiting an old ex,
I want to
and then you're
complete
like,
that poster I have, which it's the cast of season 1 and up to 3. Because I don't really care much about season 4 except for this guy there, and
Yeah, like so. Oh,
that's
go
my
ahead.
goal. No, it just that's what I set out to do when I started collecting. I wanted to have every character from that, and now there was some character that I thought we would never have, and so far now they've announced Kranix next year, so I'm guessing we're gonna get an Arblas and an Nancy, so that makes me really happy. But all the fembots have been released at least once. I'm missing a few. We have Dion. We have there's not much that we don't have, so I will be able to complete that if they eventually release freaking Wind Charger and then the season 3 mini bots, season 2 mini bots that we're missing. So
Throttle bots.
yeah, no throttle bots season 4, man. I don't need those.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Didn't they show up in season 3 for a little bit? Or maybe
Well,
that's
at the very end, so that doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. I think they were in the Japanese context too, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking through this list with on a stream earlier today with the UK guys, and we were looking through these, and I'm just like, this is a why? Why in the hell would you re-release that?
But
Norbs will love it.
It could be a new mold. But so far for 86, they've released a fair decent amount of new molds.
Yeah, but this one's not going to be, sadly.
No.
And most of these, I'm pretty happy with the Scourge and the Cyclonus that we got. All right.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm pretty happy with those. I'm happy with the, yeah, I'm just happy with them.
Cyclonus, I'm good with. Yeah, again, 86 Wheeljack. Is that it's going to be another same reissue of the Generation Select pack?
Oh,
unless even the sweeps were good.
Unless if it's the dead version, like the 86 Wheeljack might be the dead one.
Oh, where his side panels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Up to the sleep mode.
Sleep mode. Is that just a reissue, or is it going to be a repaint of the 86?
I think that's going to be. I don't think they could go and re-release the Earthrise mode at this point for 86.
Yeah, that's true.
So
this piece look, you released the Hound, the TF1 type Hound in that 4-pack, and now you're giving us yet another movie Hound, but not the G1 Hound.
No.
Really, Hasbro?
We'll never have a single release of G1 Hound.
Why?
Yep.
Why?
Like we won't have a reissue of Earthrise Prowl. Sure, give us the Siege reissue for nobody asked for that, and then I don't know. Keep trying, Hasbro.
Yeah. And everybody's talking about the the
Leader
the
86
Megatron.
Megatron.
But why is it exclusive? I don't get why it's exclusive.
I don't know either. I don't know if that's a mistake or
I'm not
not.
getting it. Either way, I'm passing on it. I don't need it. I don't want it. So
No,
I'm pretty
I'm
happy.
passing on it too.
Yeah,
What's
that-
crazy
pretty
is
happy.
I'm probably
ahead.
going to get it because I don't have that many Megatron
Mhm.
character ones.
The
As
thing
many as
is,
like I have Optimus
yeah.
Prime. So
well, if you're not going to display him at all in tank mode, then
Yeah.
I would suggest get the
YOLO
yellow
Park.
part.
Keys,
Yeah,
Yellow Park.
absolutely.
Yep.
which I do
Yeah.
have that. I have the YOLO Park. I just don't have it built yet. Again, it's ADHD brain. But I do like, the images that they did share of the TF1 Starscream and Alita 1. Those
Oh,
look
I like
great.
those.
Yeah.
I might pick those two up. They're one of the few ones.
I'm
Like I said, there's
buying
a
the
few that
TF1 toys because doggone it, I like that movie and I just want to have them. So
there you go. Now,
Uh-huh.
on the mainline stuff, this is probably be the only Combaticon I would pick up because Swindle's one of my favorite characters in the
that
Decepticon.
Vortex looks good.
Yeah,
The
it
heck is a
does.
jalopy?
Don't care. For me personally,
Jalopy.
yeah. What the
Jalopy?
heck is Jalopy?
I think
Who's
so.
Jalopy?
Probably
wait, no.
a
I know
junk
who
bot.
that is. I know who
Oh,
that
yeah?
is. That is the reverse Dotson reverse blue streak.
Really?
Yes.
Look it up. I'm gonna look
Like
Eh,
black and gray, or
You mean
blue
smoke
and
screen?
gray?
Because
Or-
Smokescreen was in Transformers
no.
Prime.
No. It's blue streak. He is a reverse blue streak.
Yeah, the picture, yeah.
Yep. He's a reverse
Okay.
blue streak.
Because all of those are Transformers Prime leaks so far. Swindle is Transformers Prime. Vector,
Yeah, he's a
or is
gray
it
and
Age of the Prime?
he's like
Uh huh.
Do they mean Age of the Prime, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh
this
yeah, it
is
says
Age
it
of
says in the
Primes.
Age of the Prime.
a-
Okay.
Uh-huh.
looks like a reverse of Jazz.
Vector Prime.
Uh.
That could be cool. Yep. But Joyride. I forget who Joyride is. I forget right off the bat.
I just had the weirdest deja vu that we've done this
Tailgate.
list before.
I like Tailgate's character. I like the Titans Return Tailgate. I think it's a great toy.
Well, I'm
Um,
gonna need Tailgate because he's a season 3 mini bots that I don't have.
Point Blank. Oh, thank you, G.
Point Blank
Brian.
he was cool, I thought, but
Yeah.
why re-release him? I don't know.
Fangry, we're getting on that. Now, I have that Walmart one with the G1 box, and I love it. I'm not going to pick up a new one because I love the colors. I love the box. So, that Fangry is perfect in my opinion.
Soldier?
Yeah, I don't know who that or what that is. I have no idea.
Hmm.
And what is
Tron had
this?
soldiers.
Because they've already given us the.
But
both
that's just
versions.
gonna be a repaint, a reissue. Commander
just
1
Armada.
Onslaught. What's Commander 2?
I don't know.
Well,
Hmm.
now
Broadside?
See, now look, this should be your clue to who that is.
I don't know who Point Blank is.
Technobots.
It's a. Oh no!
Oh,
Point
so
Blank isn't Point
Computron?
Blank a trigger bot?
Oh, you might be for some reason. I
Yeah.
I
was
don't
thinking
think it's
Technobots.
no, hold on. My list is right here.
I moved mine. No, I can't find him. But
No,
he was.
you have Scattershot.
Yep, Technobots.
Is it Point Blank?
No, Point Blank is not a Technobot.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he's
the
not a
red
Technobot.
car
Right.
trigger bot.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, the red trigger bot. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah,
not a Technobot.
Yeah.
So back to the who's the next commander. It could be Broadside. That
That
could
would be
make
nice.
sense. You know, maybe
That
I don't
would
know,
be nice.
Octane. Yeah, because Octane could be a big.
Yeah. Octane.
Hmm.
Look, I like the Power of the Primes version, but I do feel it needs an update because those wings were terrible.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, that's about my only problem with the figure was the wings just would not stay in. When you pose them, they would not stay. They just fall down.
Is that
we-
retro wheelie going to be like the retro Bumblebee and Gears that they released, the
I
Walmart
don't
exclusive?
care. It's a wheel. Nobody loves a wheelie.
It's the one with his
Hey,
face
maybe it's a
shield.
Oh,
Commander
Outback.
class.
Outback. That's gonna be cool.
Outback
I got
is
my
gonna be
Generation
one.
Select Combiner.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's gonna be a repack of like
Devastator, maybe.
Ruination.
Could be.
Yeah,
Well,
Ruination
they'd
or
have to.
maybe
Well,
um,
Ruination is a Combaticons, which they haven't. They're just now
fully. So it
releasing.
could be
So
like
maybe-
G2 Menasor, or maybe it's just gonna be a straight up pack
Well, it could.
of the
Maybe it
aerial
is.
boss.
Maybe it is G2 Menasor because again, we've got G2 Breakdown, Dead End.
Mhm,
Maybe it's G2 Motormaster, or
yeah. Then we got multi-pack, which I.
that's probably that. Isn't that the Ultra Magnus?
Uh-huh.
It's not Ultra Magnus. It's
I know.
Special Alloyed Optimus Prime.
It's Ultra
Yep.
Magnus.
It's not Ultra Magnus. It's special. You know what? I'm gonna order one, and the whole review I'm gonna go Special Alloy Return of Optimus Prime Optimus. Never mention it. You know,
So
I'll
we
get
got-
Mhm.
that. Yeah, there you go.
Do it. I say do it. Do it, Raz. In spite of me, do it.
I will do it.
You got Gen Selects Timeline or Generations Timelines Optimus and Starscream. I'm not.
Isn't that the
Timeline
one
four?
the train and the plane?
Yep.
Oh yes.
Oh, those
Okay,
guys.
so Timelines 4.
Yeah. What's that? And
Another one.
Sky. What-
Timeline's 4 is
Sky,
probably
what-
Megatron.
Mm,
That because they showed off that Megatron cannon.
Okay, yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
But what's
Okay,
this?
SDCC
I don't know.
1. That's probably
Is
the
it
That's
Sky
Skydive?
Flyer.
Fire. Yep.
Is it still the aerial bots? I don't know when the other ones are coming out.
Yeah.
What's
I
that
have no
Sentinel
idea.
artifact pack? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
And there's the Pro
Watch is
Pack.
going to be another one
Yeah.
of those.
Sentinel pack,
accessory
Pro pack.
packs.
And is this
Hmm.
maybe she says Predacon multi-pack is already going to get a Scorponok, etc. Wasp.
We already had
repack.
a multi pack with Scarpanog though.
Well,
We'll
we're
see.
getting another.
Hmm.
We'll get another.
Red
one,
Alert
so-
Minicon pack, sure, whatever.
Now-
Energon 4. I don't
Now
know.
here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I have been saying, and others, and some of us, have been saying for a long time now, ever since they started bringing these out in Legacy, is where are the mini cons?
Yeah, it could
I
be that.
guarantee you, if these are multi packs of mini cons, I guarantee you those things are going to sell like crack, and they're going to be hard to find and
Yeah.
pricey. I
Yeah.
guarantee you.
Yeah, that would be true.
And I don't know what Energon 4 is. Is that
It's
a
an Age of
fourth
the
Ener-
Primes, but I don't know.
So
is
far,
it
they've done really well. with
another
Energon
Energon
figures.
character they're going to
Maybe.
release because they've done Hot Shot, they've done Prime. they've
Oh
done-
man, maybe that's
Sideswipe,
wait, Energon. No, I was thinking maybe
Energon
the Energon
Megatron.
Demolisher.
Iron
Could be
Hide.
Blur. Could be. No, wait. Blur was Armada. They didn't have him in Energon. Energon Inferno,
Oh.
maybe. And Energon
Uh.
Inferno wouldn't be bad because I like that toy too.
I don't like that show, so I don't
Hmm.
want any characters from that.
Yeah, so I thought I'd quickly let us talk about this. I don't know what these are. I have no clue. They're just a mystery.
Yeah.
No,
Unless
Well,
I
the
don't want any.
Sentinel artifact
far,
pack,
all-
that could be another a re-release of the Centurion drone.
Oh,
Could
Well,
be.
that's what I
You could
think
be
too.
right.
I think it's going to
You
be
could be
another
right.
one of those packs.
Almost like a weaponizer pack and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, maybe like Red
Blast
Cog.
effects and stuff like that too.
Yeah, but I mean, but the Centurion drone, you had like that mini Soundwave, mini Megatron. You had that cage. You had that. That'd be
Oh,
nice
yeah.
for. I'd like a re-release of that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
missed
would
out
be
on that.
I did too. I missed out. I missed out on Omega, and I missed out on the Sentinel. And I
I
was
wasn't
like,
collecting when it came out, so
Mm.
I missed out.
mm,
Or-
go, guys.
I do too.
yeah.
It is about time. It's 11 o'clock. Thank you again, guys. And
Mhm.
hopefully we'll have y'all on again. We like the royal we. But anyway, but we'll just kind of Raz. I'll let you kind of give your little outro. Tell people where they can find you, all that good stuff.
You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram as Raziel Kane or Raziel Kane Reviews. You can also find me on Discord and Steam, but I probably won't reply to you there. So yeah, tomorrow I have a review coming up. I think it's the Brickheads.
Nice. I look forward to it.
Because it's basically a time lapse of me and my kid building them. So that was fun to
Nice.
do.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Nice.
It's
So that's
funny. It's
coming
like
at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I need to watch your because I know you'll release members only videos, and I have yet to watch one.
Okay, go back, man. I have
I
a
need
whole
to.
playlist, but I've stopped doing them because when you have 8 members, you get 8 views. You know
Yeah,
that.
that's true. What I
So
did was I do like a 30-day limited release just for my members, and I'll release it to the public.
yeah, but you know why I don't do that? Because I do premieres all the time, and you
Yeah, that's
cannot
true.
do a good premiere on a transition from members only to public.
Oh.
That is true. I should take advantage of premieres. Ninja Bill, I'll let you.
Oh yeah. Ninja Bill reviews. You can find me on YouTube as Ninja Bill reviews, and you can find me only on Facebook. Currently, I'm searching some other social avenues, but Facebook is Shinobi Biru, and that's it for right now. I don't really use anything else. Awesome. And
Awesome.
thank you,
Thank
Jimmy.
you. No worries. And I'm looking
Nice.
forward to those Gundam. Gosh damn it.
Yeah, I should real quick say I finally got this video. It's like the 17th time I've had reshot this video. 86 Prime. Finally got it almost edited. Got a couple more hours of that to do yet. I've got a review on this guy coming up, which is Gun Cannon, Choom Choom, and Sunstreaker's personal stand. I made him a personal stand, so he's on Sunstreaker's stand.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Because I know
Very cool.
I know Raz always talks about some stands now and then in his reviews. Well, Sunstreaker will have his own stand.
Oh, thank you. I
Awesome.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and I've even given him his colors. So hey, there you
Nice.
go.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Almost looks like the Fallout Power Armor one. If you put a couple more legs on it.
Yeah, and it's adjustable. You can have it some different ways.
I'll
pull that off.
I'll
You can
figure it out.
And it
I'm
goes
pretty
right up the
smart.
bowl. So
I'm smart.
that's it.
Yeah. Very
And
cool.
I have a review for this guy coming up as well, which is the RX-7
Oh, yeah, nice
-2.
Gundam.
And I got a couple other Gundam reviews coming up, and I think that's it. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Very cool.
Oh,
Very
and
cool.
Farrick. And I
Farrick.
always
Oh, yeah,
forget-
fair. Very good.
All right. NY.
Oh, hey,
Ken.
yep, NY Hunter Impressions, and you can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook, Blue Sky. I'll mention also Transformers.center is my new and upcoming. Well, I'm still building it, but it's a website for Transformers, and old
That's cool.
Transformers.center is the old one from that was WordPress. But anyway, I'm a developer during the day, so I'm trying to rebuild my site to something
And he's
better.
Batman in New Jersey.
But awesome. I just want to say also thank you for having me on your inaugural
man.
show. It's
Yeah,
been
thank you.
exciting,
Thank you guys for
and I'm
coming
just
on.
glad to be there.
No, I'm just glad I wasn't just talking to myself today because I do.
Oh,
enough stuff for
real
myself.
quick, real quick, Raz. Since I showed you this, you're gonna see this part right here, this U-shaped part. This
Yeah.
U-shaped part right here. That is for Transformers toys. So all you have to do is from the Gundam adapter, and then you can put Transformers toys on that.
Okay.
Really?
That's cool.
If their crotch plate fits it, that is.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So
All
Gotta
right.
Yeah,
watch that
Well,
crotch plate.
yeah,
Yeah, you'll have some interesting times there.
Yeah, so you'll have a custom adapter there to work with some larger figures, some larger deluxes and Voyagers on this stand. So, and that'll
Okay.
come
All
included with it.
right. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you
Neat.
again. So until the next one, thank you all for being in the place to be, and we will talk to
Awesome.
you all later as I end this, but it just doesn't end